Bro, what the fuck? Whoa!
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. I just wanna touch the top. Baby said that she in love and she don't love a lie. Been chillin' with all the bros, I've been above the spot. Shawty said that things change, well it does a lot. Hey, watching out the payment, man, the suds is high. Yeah, lost inside the heart, but it's emerging right. I've been out the way and I'm good. I can find my home. Everything I said it was is not. Yeah, Jamaica, how you layin'? Yeah, you ain't say none, what you saying, baby? I lost you, but who's paying? Don't know why you hit my phone, why you playing? Yeah, I can't handle it without the trusting. Yeah, I can see the top, I wanna touch it. Yeah, we been getting money, no discussion. Now I don't let it top, and shorty always get the fussy. Yeah, hey, I like to cruise on it. Say she like the way I sound and how I groove on them. I been steady dodging bullets, how I move on them. But he talking out his neck and not a crew on them. Yeah, and I'm sliding. Shawty like the vibe, don't want the ride to end. Yeah, to the nice end. Yeah, to the nice end. I can always keep the cool, I'm never fighting. Man, I love was all the cake without the icing. Now I found new love, different pricing. And it won't cost my soul, no devices. Yeah, I ain't got a plan for it, I'm the man for it. Silver Brody couldn't stand for it, it's very important. I've been off the edge, I've been feeling the wind blowing. I can lose my head and my heart, but they been gone. I just hit the edge of stairs when it's dead time. I just lost promises, I regret mine. I just gained a lot of love on the west side. I'm the go, but I would never be the best guy. You might take me out of business like I'm Best Buy. Talk about the go to make me zooming, I know that's right. Yeah. Talk about the go to make me zooming, I know that's right. Thinking about the future, looking good, and it's the best side. I remember.
Welcome back to Ride the Tide Sports Podcast, Season 3, Episode 49. The boys are back on another Wednesday evening to give you the last week of sports. And all four boys are here to let you know what's going on with every sport that's currently happening. So, we're going to kick it to Tycho, Snoop, Luke, and fourth habit, and Jesse. How we doing, boys?
It's a good Wednesday.
It
Week's
is a
been
good
interesting,
Wednesday.
but it's a good Wednesday. We had a movement in Detroit, so hey, I'll take it. I like what we did too, so we'll get into that.
Yeah, I can't complain about the Wednesday.
No,
I can complain about my whole entire week, honestly, but no one wants to hear it. So
post pod.
Oh, I could go on and on. It's been a week, but
Oh man,
it's only Wednesday, but I got Friday off, so hey, don't fuck with me. Anyways, we got a lot to get into this podcast that isn't involving the NFL, which is why we don't do Saturdays anymore. If you're wondering why Saturdays aren't happening recently, it's because we realized that we used Saturday pods for football, and there is no football, so there is no point in the Saturday pod right now. So until we get to playoff season in the NBA and the NHL, we're going to cancel / hold off on the Saturday pods just for right now, so we can make sure that when we do the pod, we deliver all of a good high quality show for you guys. We don't want to just spit nonsense into your mouth or into your ears for fucking 45 minutes, because I honestly don't want to do that, and I don't know if I could successfully do that without probably arguing with all these guys just for fun. So we'll get into this, starting with the NHL trade deadline. Dylan,
Boom.
Do you want to run through it? Luke, do you want to run through it? How are we running through it? Either way, we got a good amount to run through here.
I was going to say, if you want, I can just say what I have sent, and then I'll say the trade. And Luke can break
just
it down.
go. The answer
Boom.
was.
I'll say the trade,
I'll
and Luke
do
can
it.
break it down. Bang. All right, so we're just going to start with the order of which I sent Tyler, not the order of which it happened. Sorry. First thing that we have up is Jonathan Quick traded to the Columbus Blue Jackets. The Kings send their goalie, who has been on the team for 16 seasons, to Columbus. And let's just say that's not good for Kings fans. But I'll let Luke tell a little about it.
Bro, it's been so long since he's been good. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not that he hasn't been good. He just hasn't been what he used to be. But at the same time, the Kings were kind of falling off for a while. Then out of nowhere, they just snap back to kind of being a good hockey team, but they kind of go back and forth between it. But at the end of the day, him going to Columbus is not going to help his career even a little bit. If not, it's going to make his career a lot more hellish for him. Kings gave away a big piece of LA, and I guess it was time for them to part ways because it looked like they needed to do something. But in my opinion, probably should have traded one of their other goaltenders instead of Quick. But shit happens. It's a business.
I agree. I don't think he'll be in the league too many more years, especially after this trade. Another trade that we have is a player that is still a pretty decent player and is going to a team that's been performing pretty decent. That's Nino Niederreiter, who has been traded to the Winnipeg Jets for a 2024 second-round pick.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Jets feel like they're in a spot where they can make a good playoff run. They've been playing some pretty good hockey, and they're one of the many teams that have been making a lot of moves to start building their roster and getting ready for playoffs this year. And Nito Niederreiter is a guy that you'd want to add. And I think the Jets probably won that one. No, not gonna lie.
I have to say I agree. He's been a pretty consistent player his whole career, in my opinion. But
That's kind of
another
a
trade.
steal. You said that was only a second round pick that they gave up for that too.
Yeah, Nashville just traded him a second round, or Nashville only got a second round pick.
All right.
The next trade we have is a little bit of a bigger trade, and this is Timo Meier, who got traded from the San Jose Sharks over to the Devils, and he has been traded for Pierre LeBrun and Elliot Friedman.
See, this one kind of threw me off because I had him going somewhere else, but I'll let Luke go first.
Let's just start with the San Jose Sharks GM needs to get fired.
Their era's over.
What the fuck was this trade? They got like nothing in return for some game-changing player. Like they could have got so much shit in return for this man, and they basically let him go for damn near free. It's like it wasn't even a trade to rebuild. It was like you're just trying to get rid of the dude. Like the trade makes no sense on the Sharks standpoint. They could have gotten so much better, like picks wise and just player wise, and they got scrapped.
As a Sharks fan, you watch that go down, and then you see Steve Yzerman trade fucking Philip Hronek for a first and a second, along with a fourth from us. But how does that make you feel, dude? That's Philip Hronek, man.
Sharks got absolutely robbed. He went to a team that's contending. And, he's only adding to that roster.
Sorry, I'm just looking at the stats on these guys. Yeah, Pierre LeBrun. Jesus. Okay. Oh, wait, never mind. That's in the minors, too. That's not good. All right. I was like, those aren't too bad. But then I realized that's AAA hockey.
That's everything.
It's not very good. I would say on the New Jersey side, though,
look, we all knew that New Jersey was going to have to make a move here. They definitely needed to add a piece. I kind of thought it was going to be Patrick Kane, but that's okay. Honestly, the top two options were New Jersey and New York, and he ended up in New York. But
yeah, Luke, how do you
guys want to talk about that one next? Patrick Kane going to New York.
I'm pretty sure the big trouble with the whole Kane trade was that he wanted to go to New York and not really any other team, and that's what I think that's why it took so long to really get it through. But Kane going to New York, Jesus Christ, New York just keeps adding to their powerhouse. I mean, they did New
York for the cup right now.
Like I was thinking that
right now.
I was thinking that when they got Tarasenko. Now they added Kane, who's back with Panarin. That's
plus 1,200.
Do we remember what that duo was like when both of them were on Chicago? Absolutely disgusting. Now they got Tarasenko, Panarin, Kane. Oh my! They're building a
power play. PP1's about to have like Kansas City Chief level offense.
Yeah, and a fun fact, just like Datsuk, Arizona, they officially had Patrick Kane for 5 minutes. Another stud. as their Twitter team then put out a thank you Patrick Kane post. That was
Yeah, it was so funny too. They photoshopped his face in a Zona jersey.
It was like off with the rafters in the likes of Shea Weber, Patrick or Pavel Datsyuk, and all the other people that they just bought his
Oh my
contract
God.
out. But
I'm
the
sorry,
official
like,
details of that trade, I just want to read this off real quick, is Patrick Kane and Cooper Sack go to the Rangers. Arizona gets a 2025 third-round pick from the Rangers, and Chicago receives a second-round pick, a fourth-round pick, and Villa Sarijarvi and Andy Welinski. Definitely didn't pronounce one of those names.
honestly,
you tried your best.
Little 3-team deal.
involving Kane, I would have expected to see a first rounder in there. I mean, he's not really doing as much as he did back in his past, but at the same time, look at what he was working with. Garbage. And it's hard to just be
Luke?
the only guy in an NHL team.
I have some good
But
news because
might surge.
I did some digging for you, Luke, and I wanted to make sure that this GM on San Jose wasn't as shit as we're saying he is. Found some digging. They got a 2023 first-round pick and a 2024 first-round pick. So they did get 2 firsts for Timo. Is he still
but
as bad?
What years were there? I didn't think
2023 and 2024.
So this year and next year.
Correct.
That's not bad.
That's not bad, but at the
2
same time,
firsts.
I still don't think it's that good, but that does help his case.
Yeah, it definitely does help his
Yeah.
case. Why were those not in the initial report? What's going on?
Yeah, like that wasn't even. I had to dig on Twitter for that shit. Which,
Well, if your initial report
concerning.
came from Twitter, that might be why you didn't get all the information.
My initial report actually came from Instagram, so that might be the problem.
That's the
There it
real
is.
issue. There it is. We discovered the problem.
Okay, so
That's why you don't do
I
drugs, kids.
I have somebody who I originally didn't think was a big trade, and then I saw how much was acquired for him, so I think Luke's probably going to have more to say on this. So, there was a trade between the Nashville Predators and the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Predators traded away Cal Foot, a 2025 first-round pick, a 2024 second-round pick, a 2023 third-round pick, and a 2023 fifth-round pick for Janot. Geannot is the last name. I've never heard of him, but they got a shit ton for him, so I assume Luke knows something about him.
I mean, he's good. I mean, it's hard to kind of look at Tampa's roster and just kind of be like, oh, hey, I mean, I don't know. I don't really got not much to say, but other than
they
that,
got 4 picks for him, and now Tampa's got the 2025 first top 10 protected, and is now with the first round pick for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
That's what Tampa just secured in this trade.
Absolutely.
Fleeced.
I mean, absolutely fleeced.
God
So,
damn.
I guess that's the main thing that we really have to point out from there. Hate to say it, but Tampa's still just setting themselves up to be good for the next couple of years. Don't we just love that? Fuck. All
Yes,
right.
we do.
Next, Detroit-based. So we're gonna start with the first thing. This might be a debate. We'll see where this goes. Just gonna drop it on the table. Dylan Larkin and the Detroit Red Wings have agreed to an 8-year, $8.75 AAV contract extension.
We love it. I love it. This man has earned that shit. He has given his heart and soul to Detroit through thick and thin. And at some point, you got to get repaid for just pumping your love into your team and not complaining, not dragging your feet, not trying to leave, and just constantly producing. I mean, he's our captain. We would have been a mess without him. Steve needed to do this. He had to go to the middle ground somewhere.
I'm just glad that they figured it out because this shit was taking way too long. I think we've been hearing about this for like almost 2.5 months now that this was happening. We all knew it was happening. It was just a matter of whether or not it was ever going to happen based on Dylan Larkin asking for 9, Steve offering 8. Eventually they meet in the middle-ish. Larkin, I guess, essentially won because it's over 8.5. So 8.7. I guess, yeah, Larkin came out on top there. But I'm just glad it's done, personally. I don't love that we give out 8-year deals, but
8
that's
years
what,
a
that's what sports
minute.
are. That's what sports are now. I mean, fucking Manny Machado just signed an 11-year contract. So, I mean,
Come on now.
what is 8 years? But
Who does
I
Manny
like it. I'm glad it's over with. And now we can look at taking that $34 million in cap this offseason and doing something with it. So I'm just and Philip Hronek. We got to talk about that too.
That's the next thing I was gonna
We're
bring
flipping
up.
those. We're flipping those
Yeah.
picks, by the way. I have comments on that. We're flipping those picks into a player.
You feel that way? That's how you really feel?
Yes. What are we gonna do? Draft more?
I do like Larkin.
Draft
I
more
do like paying
17-year-olds,
and
so
keeping
we're good in 5 years. I can't do it anymore.
No, we do got to go out and get somebody.
We have
who's
so many
established.
picks.
Yeah, I agree. And like how I mentioned, Philip Hronek has been traded over to the Vancouver Canucks for a first-round pick and a second-round pick in this year's draft. So, like Tyler said, we can either use those picks to get the next star, or we can flip them and get someone now.
And
No, it doesn't
my
have to be now.
opinion,
It could be in the
Detroit,
offseason. That's okay.
Well,
Detroit
sorry.
absolutely fleeced Vancouver.
Okay.
Hronek started finding his feet this year and been doing better, but at the same time, he still was playing mid. He was going 50-50 on mistakes and doing good plays and everything, but at the same time, to take a 2023 first and second round pick for him, wow. We'll
Only
take that
giving
any
up
day of
him
the
and a
week.
fourth. Yeah, see ya.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Honestly, this might not be the last time we mentioned the trade deadline because the deadline isn't even until the 3rd. So next week we might still have a couple more trades because
Oh, there you
it's
did
been
miss
pretty crazy this year.
You forgot to mention the whole Ellers going to Colorado.
I didn't know who that dude was, so I was going to let you. Any trades that I didn't mention of people you know that I don't, talk about.
He's kind of a pretty good defenseman that the Caps had, and now he's in Colorado. And damn, Colorado is still
Colorado's
nice.
defense, man.
They don't need any
Defense
more
is
good
nuts.
defensemen. What the fuck?
They're taking all the good defensemen in the league, bro. And you know what? They know they need it because if they're going to make it far in the Western Conference, well, look, in order to win the Stanley Cup, you're going to have to play a team from the Eastern. And we all know that the East is much better than the West right now. So
I'm pretty sure I was looking at the standings, and I'm pretty sure the top 6 teams are from the East in the NHL right now. Like,
yeah,
if you go through the whole league.
It's a madhouse.
Absolutely nuts. Also, Ottawa received Jacob Chicharian from Arizona, and Arizona got a 2023 first rounder, 2024 second rounder, and 2026 second rounder. And, sucks to see him go. He was a stud, but at the same time, the Yotes are just nowhere really near outside of a rebuild, and they could use all the picks they can get. And,
The Yotes are rebuilding everything right now. The arena, the team, the fan base.
Yeah,
it's all,
new arena,
all
new team.
rebuilding.
New arena, new team, baby.
It's a rebuilding organization.
The whole thing is a work in progress.
It's a rebuilding.
But you know what's crazy is when they play at the Mullet, they're still playing good hockey. I don't want to see the Mullet go. I'm going to be happy that this new big
It's
arena's
not
coming.
going anywhere.
I like that a hockey
It's a
team's
college
playing at the
arena. It's not going anywhere. The college team
Listen,
is going to
you know what
fucking
I
be the only
mean.
team there anymore.
You act like Arizona's going to keep playing.
You
their
act
own
like you
team
watch
still.
every Arizona game at the Mullet.
I don't, but I love the
And
atmosphere.
why do you care so much?
Because I like the atmosphere there better than other
How many
hockey
times
games
you
because
been
it's
there?
different and unique than
How
other
many
hockey
times
games
you
that I
been
watch
there?
on TV, Tyler.
How many times you been there? How many
How
times
many
you been
times have
there
I
in
been
that
to every other
atmosphere?
hockey rink besides the Red Wings?
Why are you
I've only
talking
been to
about the
one hockey rink.
atmosphere like you've been there?
Sorry
Also-
for liking their mullet. Sorry, Jesus.
Also,
Fuck you.
Edmonton added
Hey,
to their
fuck you.
decor by getting Matthias Ekholm from
Ooh.
the Predators.
Ooh.
They sent away Tyson Berry, Reed Schaefer, a 2023 first rounder, and a 2024 fourth rounder to Nashville.
Okay, Nashville.
And that's just something that
Nashville's sick.
Oilers
They
need
never got anything out of their playoff runs, and then they just evaporated.
They're going to be bad for the next 5 years.
I mean, they're even in their playoff run, they were still mid.
They were mid, but they would just get hot.
Yeah, that
I
was
don't think
about
they're
it.
good.
They're not. They don't even care about hockey in that town.
Right, yeah. I don't
They
even
get
think
down
they're
by
gonna be
2
contenders
goals.
for a
They
while.
get down by 2 goals, and everyone leaves the stadium.
Yeah.
Witnessed it firsthand.
Yep.
They're a team I see.
No comeback.
They remind me of the Pistons. I feel like they're a team that they'll keep acquiring players, but you're like, why are you getting them? You're in a rebuild. And they're like, well, not yet.
We're not in a rebuild yet. We're going to ruin this
Accept
guy's
it.
career. Hold on.
You know what
Hold
I
our
mean?
beer.
Accept it. All right, so that is the NHL trade deadline. Bada bing, bada boom. And now I see that on the screen, which tells me we're rolling into NBA. So,
Yes.
okay, I've said this twice so far, and this is probably the most confident I can say this is going to stick. Game of the year happened. The second highest scoring game that's happened in the past 5 years, okay? Give me a break.
You mean in
Kings,
history?
Clippers, and it was one of our picks. 176 to 175 in double overtime. Come on now. It was fucking 90-something and 90-something going into the fourth quarter. Then it's 124 going to overtime. Then we're looking at 170 in second overtime. Bro, the whole game was close for the last hour and a half, and it was one of the longest games of the year. I think it was the longest game of the year, but it didn't feel like it. Because I was having the time of my life watching fucking De'Aaron Fox score 42 points. Malik Monk off the bench, 45.
I looked at the scoreboard. They were down by like 12. It was 2 minutes left. Then I looked back there in overtime. I'm like, when the hell did they even come back? They had the time. Then I look back and I'm like, bro, this game got to 170, went into double OT. Hey, let's go, King.
But yes, Jesse, hey, of all time, this is the second high scoring game of all time.
Yeah, it was a thriller. But it's crazy to me that only 6 players scored over 20.
Yeah, and Malik Monk was the guy to drop 45, leading scorer.
Hey, he was going stupid all game. He was feeling himself.
Bro was playing like his rookie year in Charlotte, bro. He didn't give a fuck.
He was in his bag.
It was great to see.
Good game.
Another thing that was great to see is Damian Lillard dropped 71 points. He had 13 threes. He had 41 at halftime. And, of course, this man didn't stop. I believe that – is this the second time this year that he's now dropped 70? Who dropped 70 before?
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell, okay. So, another player this year, second player to drop 70 points. This time it's Dame time.
Yeah.
I do want to point out one thing. Both times, we're against the Rockets. It's happened to the Rockets again.
They got no team. But Damian Lillard's been playing like the best point guard since this year started. He has been on a tear of like 40, 50, 60, 70. He's been going stupid.
Yeah, and then he comes in, he wins the three-point contest, and then he stays hot and drops 13 threes his next game. Come on now. I mean, he's fucking eating. All right, we got breaking news. Yes. Surprising news. No. LeBron James is officially out indefinitely. We don't know when he's coming back, but we know he's out. Shame because the Lakers have been 4-1 since the trade. They've been playing okay. But now LeBron's out. AD probably has
gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Until something gets hurt, he's got about 2-3 games. So then you just have D'Angelo Russell. Jesse, I mean, what are your thoughts?
They ain't going nowhere. They ain't doing nothing. This just solidified they're not making the playoffs.
I didn't want to say it because I'm a Lakers fan. You're right, though. It's true. They're not.
It's the truth.
God damn it.
It's just, it's a shame, but we have a better odds of seeing the Clippers in the playoffs than the Lakers.
Yeah, honestly, and we probably are going to see at least the Clippers in the play-in, the rate that their schedule's looking. But going over to a team that does not have it figured out, to a team that does have it figured out, the Bucks are now on a 15-game winning streak. Giannis is playing like an MVP. Drew Holiday has been playing the best basketball he's played in 3 years. Middleton's balling. Brook Lopez is balling. He has a career-high best in rebounds right now. The Bucks are going crazy. 15 in a row. I mean, You're wearing a Bucks jersey right now. Shit, I mean, what are your
Yes, I am.
thoughts?
Giannis is playing at an MVP level. And it's not difficult for that team to do well when he's playing the way he's playing.
I think when Giannis is on, there's certain players in this league that when they're on, they're unstoppable. And there's only two of them. In my opinion, it's him and Luka right now. And when he's been on consistently, no injuries, playing well these past, I believe he's played 14 out of the 15 games, they've won. And the good thing is, even when he was hurt, because we talked about him a month ago when, the Bucks just won 15 out of their last 20 or something like that, he was hurt for 10 of those games, and people like Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, they were stepping up. So it's good to see that those players for Milwaukee are stepping up in a bigger way.
Yeah, they got some hopers.
All right, final piece of news that we have, and I don't think anybody in the basketball world was ready for this shit when it dropped today. Ja Morant has been accused of pointing a gun at a 17-year-old. There was a report that dropped today that Ja Morant was in a incident with a 17-year-old boy where he pulled out a gun and pointed it at him while shouting threats.
After they had already had a physical altercation.
Correct, yes. So, I mean, this is all over the ESPN news world, so if you want to give any thoughts on it, it's...
Who do you look at around the league as you're studying and say, we're going to have to run through them?
Celtics.
No one in the West.
No. I'm fine in the West.
He was not fine in the West.
Are things still fine in the West?
Bro, he's trying to get out of the league, dude. That's the way he's been acting lately. Game winning play, 3 people wide open, I'm a dunk on Embiid. No, the fuck you not, bro. He's 7 inches taller than you, and you're going to get blocked all day. Game over, Philadelphia wins. And now he's just doing dumb shit outside. And
this happened last summer.
This is your boy, so I'm going to let you come to his defense.
Yeah, this happened last summer.
Okay.
It's now being brought to light.
Okay.
Yeah, no. If allegations are true.
Allegations.
I don't know. Well, that's what I saw when I read it, so I'm just going to use the A word because I haven't heard.
No, that is what it is, honestly, bro. It's
allegations right now.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it's been talked about enough to where it probably did happen, but I'm not going to, say it did happen. I'm going to call it an allegation.
Right. When I saw it on Twitter from posts that didn't really mean shit to me, I didn't think anything of it. When I watched ESPN and saw them talking about it, I go, okay, this might have a little bit of steam to it. And now every other big news sports anchor report is talking about it.
If he gets past this, he has to sit the fuck down and relax and act like he has a daughter and a life the life with an ability to create generational wealth. He needs to slow down.
I mean,
and play the game he loves. Stop trying to be in the street. Get out. You made it out. Live out. You weren't even out.
Nah, I agree. And I'm just checking his age right now because I want to add on to that point.
He's like 22, 24.
I want to say 20, 22, 23. He's 23 years old, though. He's going to be viewed as, in many people's eyes, that next guy of the NBA for the next 5 years, 10 years to come. This is probably one of the worst things he could do if it's true to set back his career.
Why is a 17-year-old pissing you off this much?
Exactly. But, like Jesse and me have said, allegations, until it's true or not, we're probably not going to say another word about it. But it's been brought to our attention, so we're going to speak.
Honest, the kid probably fucking cashed a 3 in Ja Morant's face and then talked shit, and Ja Morant got mad. Let's be honest. The world is that fucked up.
He dunked on Ja.
He definitely fucking made a shot, and Ja fucking got pissed off. Fucking threw the ball at the kid. Kid caught the ball, shot it again, fucking drained it, said, in your face. And then, Ja was like, nah, we ain't having this. Come on, that's probably what happened.
Or he got dunked on.
I think Ja got dunked on, bro. He took
like that.
Maybe.
He got dunked on and bro stepped over him and Ja said, oh, hell nah.
So,
I'm Ja Morant.
Not stepping on my strap.
I'm rookie of the year. You ducking on me?
I'm correct. I'm pressed. Especially if he has a video. I'm pressed.
Man, I have to say I agree with everything you're saying. That is all the NBA news that we have for y'all. But if you're an NCAA basketball fan, this weekend, the tournaments are happening. So if you're betting on who's going to win this and that this weekend, that's when that's happening.
What's going on, guys? Tyco here, taking a quick break in the action to tell you about sixpackcoverage.com. You can go on there and check out all your favorite sports, finance, food and travel, fitness, and entertainment podcasts. They've got it all on there, as well as content from all of your favorite colleges, with more on the way and more added every day. So make sure you check that out, as well as the merchandise tab. Be sure to get all of your six-pack coverage gear at the merch tab there with the hats, flags, all that good stuff. Make sure you guys check it out today, sixpackcoverage.com.
Damn, I completely just missed one piece of news, but LaMelo Ball's done for the year, if anyone has anything to say about it. I skipped over that because the Hornets suck. Nobody gives a shit.
All right, ladies and gentlefish, it's about that time. So we're going to do Tyco's questions. So first one we got here, these are would you rather questions, and they are sports-based would you rather questions. So here we go. Question number 1. Would you rather pass or score?
Fucking score. I pass all my life. All I've been doing is passing. I want to score for once.
Scoring.
Personally, me, give the most beautiful motherfucking pass to get that apple, because the goals always are going to look good, but the beautiful crispy pass is what makes the play. You made the play, you made the goal happen, and a lot of people are going to recognize that. They're just going to be like, oh, hey, he just tapped it in. But look at that beautiful feed and play from the other guy who got him that.
I'm an Eagles.
Yeah, but what if it's like the goalie? And he dumps it off the glass and you get lucky for the assist. Like, there's so many assists that you get credit for that you're like, I got the assist? I mean, I feel like, you get the goal if you score the goal. And what if you make that play and they don't give you credit on the stat sheet? You know how many times Tyler would make a great pass and then you check the stat sheet and his name wasn't on? It happens a lot.
That happened a few times. We don't have to talk about it. Come on now. All right. Question number 2. Would you rather play indoors or outdoors?
Doesn't matter. Rain, sleet, snow. Put me outdoors. Bring the environment involved. Fuck it, indoor.
Nothing like a windy day on the basketball court.
Nothing like it. Talking football in the snow ain't nothing like it.
Wow. Indoors. Easy. Simple.
I got bitch in my blood. Bitch is running through my veins. I want to be warm. Air conditioning when it's hot.
Actually, it's really because even though I play hockey, I get cold easily like a bitch, and I do not like it.
Oh my god.
No. Listen. I'm going on the indoors too, because especially in hockey, I played outdoors.
That's the only reason you do indoors.
Shut the fuck up. Let me speak. I literally played an outdoor game in a blizzard where there was a couple inches of snow on the ice. That is not a fun time. It was a 1-0 hockey game because my fucking goalie tried to pass me the puck. It went 2 feet the opposite direction because he couldn't pass it through the snow to the other team, and the other guy scored on the empty net.
Luke said, I'm never playing in the snow
I
again.
will never, no. Keep me inside where the climate is absolutely manageable. You can keep it nice and clean and have a nice game.
Very manageable.
Fuck that game. It was bullshit.
Man.
I was screaming at him not to pass the puck, and he passed it anyways, even though everyone and their mother knew no one could pass in that type of snow. Even sauces
All right.
were just brutal out there.
All right. Next question. Would you rather be tall and slow or short and fast?
So would I rather be me or would I rather be somebody else?
Would you rather be you or Jake?
I was gonna say I would be the short and fast when it comes to, at least used to be.
You're really that fast.
Yeah, not anymore. I'm not that fast. But I would say I actually like being shorter and faster because.
All right. Would you rather be the shortest guy on the team but also be the fastest guy on the team, or be the tallest guy on the team but you're also the slowest guy on the team?
Okay. Then I changed my answer. I want to be the tallest guy on the team, the biggest guy on the team, because if that is going with me, it also shows me that I am probably the fattest guy on the team, which means I have the most body to put, which means I have the most
Oh my
hits,
God, bro.
and I'm fucking everybody up. Yeah. It's like NHL in real life.
I'm the tallest and I become the biggest.
I'm a dog. I'm going to be the Hawk out there playing everybody out. It's going to be like playing Shell online. I'm going to have a blast. Let me be the biggest.
I'd be a pretty tall and slow person.
Why?
Just guys.
Actually, not. Fuck that. I'd be short and fast. Shortest person on the team.
Yeah, I thought you were going to be a running back.
And I'd be a wrestler. I'd be fucking Mighty Mouse.
I thought you were going to be a running back.
Nah, because then I get, if I'm the smallest
Nah, bro,
guy,
Jesse owes me $100 pretty soon.
Think about it.
Yeah,
Smallest
you
person
didn't
on
make the
team.
league.
Smallest person.
Not
Yeah, I
yet.
didn't.
He's got one
Not
more
yet.
tryout.
Nope, won't make it.
He gave up after the kid.
What? Now you gotta do it for the kid. Come on.
Nope.
It's
I got
more
one of the
reason.
things I gotta do right
If
for 'em.
anything, you have more reason to join the league.
Listen, I realize I'm gonna join any league. If I'm gonna join any league, I might as well show my son that his dad's got these bitches, and I go into like fighting or something. But I can't do football no more.
So, Luke, would you rather be
Imagine
you
me
and
as a
just really slow?
flyweight.
Let's see.
And now Luke.
Well, I'd rather be tall and slow. I mean, you can get a lot of places in a lot of sports just by having that height and everything. Yeah, you can be short and fast, but the world's stacked against you. Then eventually, once you hit a certain level, that's just going to keep on fighting against you because everyone's going to be a lot bigger than you no matter how fast you are. Especially in hockey, motherfucker's going to lay you the fuck out.
How long did Jordan Tutu last? A 5'8" motherfucker? Like
This
3 or
dude
4
Luke
years?
just explained the exact reason why me and Travel Sports ended up not working out. I was short and fast, and everyone else just kept getting bigger, and I was like, man, when am I going to start growing and getting stronger? And it just didn't happen.
You don't just get stronger.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to play baseball.
Dylan's like, I'm drinking like 1 glass of milk a week. Where are my muscles?
What
All
the
right.
fuck, man? Everyone's all tall and shit.
Couple more questions here. All right. Would you rather play with your best friend or beat your worst enemy?
Be my worst enemy, because every best friend I've ever played with ended up fucking me over in the end.
All right. Who's next?
It's true, though.
I'm so sorry. I read something crazy, but it was fake news. I was about to say something about it, but it's fake news, so it doesn't matter. So I didn't hear the question. I apologize.
Would you rather play with your best friend or beat your worst enemy?
Fuck fun. Where's my worst enemy?
Well,
That's got to be a better feeling, right?
Well, personally, I have done both. And I will say, beating my worst enemy felt a hell of a lot better than just playing with my best friend.
Did you keep that best friend afterwards?
What?
Did you keep that best friend afterwards?
Yeah.
Lucky.
That's why they're
Must be
best
nice.
friends, Dylan.
That must be nice. Mine's
Yeah.
dating Mike's girlfriend.
They don't have fake friends like you.
The other one's dating another one that looks just like his sister. But we'll move on.
All right. Next question. Would you rather have practice early in the morning or have practice late at night?
Early in the morning.
Absolutely, yeah.
For sure. Get it through the day. I don't want to practice at the end of the day, I feel like.
From experiencing both, absolutely in the morning. You feel a lot better. You know, you have the rest of your day. You don't gotta hold off doing shit through the day because, oh, I got practice later. Can't do this. Can't do that. I can only do this for a limited period of time. If it's in the morning, you get that shit over with. You feel damn fucking good because you basically got a workout in. And then you got the rest of the day to do everything after a fat nap.
Dylan, I'm interested in your answer.
Night, because I ain't got shit to do throughout the day, so I just
See, I knew that shit because you also can't wake up in the morning.
Two reasons. One, I'm not waking up in the morning, and two, it's the same reason like the podcast. Like, it gives me something to look forward to, knowing that I have nothing to do throughout the day. You know what I mean? So I'd say the night.
For sure. All right, next question. Would you rather always make the playoffs but lose in the championship, or never make the playoffs?
This would be Damian Lillard. Oh, lose the championship.
Always make it to the championship but lose, or you never make the playoffs.
Well, in that case, always make the playoffs and lose in the championship, because if there's, I feel like it should have been win the championship one time and then never make the playoffs again.
Here's how I look at it.
That give you some incentive to choose
You're
the other
just
side.
a bitch.
Nah, okay. Well, then obviously you would choose the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
You either never make it to the
Go
playoffs,
out.
or you always make it, but you go your whole career never getting the championship.
Well, that beats just never making the playoffs. So I'd take losing the championship every single time.
Yeah, here's how I look at it. If I'm losing in the championship every time, I am finishing with some accolades, whether that be individual, team. Like, I'm getting some awards, some trophies myself. If I never make it the playoffs, that probably means I'm a below average player that no one gives a shit about.
Or you're Mike
Oh
Trout.
my god! Why can't I remember the name of the Bills quarterback that went to 4 Super Bowls in a row and didn't win? Oh my god! What is his name?
I love that. That was good.
What is his name?
I just feel like
But I
there's no
totally
incentive
lived
to
that
the other
lifestyle.
choice.
I totally live the lifestyle of losing in the championship every single time, rather than never making the playoffs.
Hey, you're probably making a lot more money if you live in that lifestyle rather than never making playoffs. But this is all just
Sounds fun.
from
But shit, I'd hate to
true.
lose every time.
this is all just probabilities.
All right, last question. Would you rather play
Only
a
if she's
position that
21.
you're... Oh my god, you're not even 21. Would you rather play a position you're better at, or a position you have more fun at? Like, you're good at first base, but you really like playing a shortstop. Which one would you rather play?
Okay, I would say I would rather play the position that I would much rather, like I'm having more fun playing.
The one you're not as good at, but you want.
Right, because if I mess up at something that I think I'm better at, I'm gonna get more pissed off at myself. Whereas if I mess up here, I'm be like, yeah, you know, I don't even play this, so chill out. So yeah, I would choose the one I have more fun.
I think I'd have more fun because I feel like if I'm having more fun doing it, sooner or later I'm gonna have to get better at it. Like, I can't just keep doing this because it's fun. Like, I gotta be fun and good. But
Or
I'm
else
definitely gonna start.
Coach
off
ain't
doing
putting you
fun.
there.
Yeah, coach ain't gonna keep letting me have fun if I can't be good and have fun. So let me.
Why do you
my
keep
fun.
starting him there? He can't pitch. Well, you know, he's having a lot of fun out there.
He's hit
What the
5
game's
headers in the
about.
face.
If you put your enthusiasm and the effort,
You know,
Russell
beat
Westbrook.
I'd probably be picking the position I'm the best at, because at the end of the day, if I'm the best at that position, I may not be having as much fun, but I'm still having a hell of a good time playing that position if I'm that good at that position.
Yeah, I could actually fully agree with that too, because let's just put it this way. I like forward. Forward's fun. I ain't that great at it, but it's really fun. So I play defense because I'm good at defense. I'm not good at offense. So I have my moments. I have flashes, but you know, we like to play defense because we're good at it. So I would.
And then if
definitely
you really want to, just take it end to end really quick.
Exactly. And then maybe
Or
you
some
finish,
of
maybe
us-
you don't.
Or some of us played offense and then spent a whole year without a single goal and realized maybe this isn't for us and switched to defense.
See, yeah, Dylan's just like me. Also, we're going to backtrack just a little bit here. From Wildfuller125, Dylan, if you're the biggest and tallest guy on the team, I'll still come for you, no question.
You know what, Fuller? I feel like
Fighting
I
words.
have a lot better. I feel like I have a lot better chance if I'm the tallest, biggest guy, and you're still the size you are now. I like my chances rather than I'm the shortest, and tallest, fastest.
Time out. You got to think about it, Dylan. You're the biggest, tallest guy on your team.
Yeah.
What if the rest of your team is smaller than you?
I'm gonna get a lot of yelling at in practice when I keep laying everybody out. It's not my fault, coach. They're
No, but look,
small.
Hey,
Dylan,
man.
listen. You're your size right now, and the rest of the team is smaller than you, and you play Fuller's team. Fuller is still that much bigger than you. Still the biggest, tallest guy on your team. Do you see what I did? You get it?
Oh, so you're saying that I could still okay.
You could if you're the biggest and tallest guy, and everyone's just smaller than you, but you're still the biggest and tallest. Fuller still come for you.
Every hockey team I've played on, every hockey team I've played in the past couple of years has had at least one guy who's 6
Past
foot.
couple of years? You mean like 6-7 years ago?
Yeah, basically most of my life. There's always that one really tall guy who's a defenseman or some shit like that. I mean, for beer league, it's fucking Luke. So if I'm taller than Luke on our team, that's fucking tall to me.
Also, I mean, just from playing hockey as long as I did, I've seen some short, stocky motherfuckers take out some big boys on that ice, and it was amazing to watch, and they fell hard.
And those are tacos.
Show us your back.
The harder they fall.
This is not wrong. This has been a proven fact. And what else is a proven fact is that we don't usually agree on picks. So let's figure out which ones we don't agree on this week. We got the picks coming up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for Ride the Tide Sports Podcast Picks of the Day.
All right, ladies and gents, you know the drill. Puck luck picks come first, and we swing it to Downtown Cash. We'll throw it to Luke. Game number 1 on the slate. Here we go.
All right, for the game number 1, we have the Nashville Predators going to Florida to play the Panthers Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. The Predators are 13-12-3 on the road, and the Panthers are 16-9-3 at home.
I'm gonna go with Florida. I'm gonna take the Panthers. Yeah, they're good, and I just shat on Nashville a little bit ago, so it'd look weird for me to take them. I'm gonna take Florida.
I'm gonna take the Panthers because I like the game they had yesterday. I think they played a hard game, and coming around tomorrow, I think they'll play another good game and beat the Predators in the home zone.
Yeah, I can't back Nashville here. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I can't. You're not a hockey town. This is a hockey game. I'm going with Florida.
All right, for game number 2, we got the bottom league battles. I got the Panthers.
Okay, all right. Panthers sweep. Okay.
Anywho, the bottom league battles, baby. We have the Montreal Canadiens headed to Anaheim to play the Ducks in Cali Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern. Canadians are 12-15-3 on the road, while the Ducks are 10-16-1.
The Ducks suck, man. The Ducks
it comes before
So do the Canadians.
Give
So
me
they're
the
both at the
Canadiens.
bottom league.
The Ducks fucking suck, man. They're just bad this year. I'm taking the Canadians. They're almost 500.
I'm definitely taking the Canadians because C comes before D. That's it. It's the only reason.
I'm glad you got your priorities straight.
That's it.
D comes
alphabetically
before D.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Ducks.
Quack, quack, bitch.
Well,
Quack, quack, bitch.
you know what? I'm going to be taking the Ducks as well. They seem to always play better when they play against another shitty team. And you
Yeah,
know
'cause they
what?
suck.
Exactly.
So do the Canadians. They are nowhere near much better.
Hey, they're almost 500. There's only 4 games. 26-30. It's okay.
It's shit.
Yeah, it's dog shit. That's why they're at the bottom of the Eastern.
Oh man. Game number 3.
Anywho, we got game number 3. We got the Colorado Avalanche going to Dallas to play the Stars Saturday at 10 p.m. Eastern. The Avs are 18-10-1 on the road, and Dallas is 15-8-8 at home.
I'll take the Avalanche.
Just because.
I mean, last couple times I didn't take them, but I remember Luke saying some shit last time about how they've been playing good after the break, and from the record I'm seeing last time, it looks just as good, if not better, than the last time I saw it, so I don't think they stopped playing good. So I'm going to take the Avalanche.
If I can, I would like to just simply take the under, but we can't do that. So I'll take Dallas at home. But I'd bet the under in this one. Colorado just bulked up their D. Dallas always loves playing good D. I would take the under.
That is true. But Dallas the Avs seem like they're getting hot at the right time. They had a dookie of a first half of the season, break hit, and it seems like they hopped back in to the Avs of last year where they have been rolling. I am trusting the Avs in this one.
You know, I'm going to trust the Avs as well. I've liked the Avalanche in the picks.
Put me on Dallas Island. Do it.
Hey,
that's fine.
Hey, everything's bigger.
All right, you're on Dallas Island.
We're gonna find out if
everything's
you're really
bigger
a
in
star.
Texas.
We're gonna find out if you're a star or not,
including them Isles.
Yeah, I said it.
The losses are bigger in Texas, aka Cowboys.
Every fucking
I
year.
love to lose in a nice big fashion.
Yeah.
All right. Well, those are the puck luck picks. Now, Dylan, please, if you would, indulge us in some NBA downtown cash picks, please.
Okie dokie. So, the first game that we have is 10 o'clock on TNT, and it is on Thursday night. Los Angeles Clippers go into Golden State to take on the Warriors. The line right now is Clippers -2.5 because there's only one person not playing, but that person's name is Stephen Curry, who has been out for fucking a couple weeks.
Oh, well, that makes it easy. I'm taking the Warriors. If you would have said Russell Westbrook's not playing, I might have taken the Clippers, but the Clippers can't win with Russell Westbrook, so if Russell Westbrook's playing, I'm taking the Warriors. Simple.
So you have Warriors money line?
Oh, yeah.
Gotcha.
Taking the Clippers.
Fuck it, give me those 2
Money line.
points. You said Warriors are +2.5? I'll take the 2 points.
Yep.
Give me those
I'll
points.
take the Clippers money line. Ain't fat, but it's there.
Russell Westbrook's playing, you idiot.
I know who's playing.
Luke?
Yeah, well, I'm taking Golden State Warriors, baby.
Hoop. Dylan, what do you got?
I am going to ride. Golden State does play really good at home. I'm gonna take the Clippers. I'm gonna actually ride Los Angeles. I'm gonna take the Clippers, and I'm gonna have them pull this out.
I'll catch a dub with Dub Nation with Luke by myself. That's fine. Game number 2.
You have Luke, so can't say you have no one.
I didn't say I have no one. I
know.
I have.
I was saying that more to myself. I'm sorry. I said that too loud.
Give me game number 2, my friend.
Game number 2, 8 p.m. on Friday night. The New York Knicks are taking on the Miami Heat. The Knicks are 8-12 on the road, while the Heat are 19-10 at home.
Look, I think this is an easy Heat play. I might be completely out of my range of knowledge on this, but I think it's an easy Heat play.
You know,
Luke.
I don't know. The Knicks look like they're pretty good on the road. I'm going to be taking the Knicks.
I'm taking the Knicks as well.
I'm going to take the Miami Heat.
Yeah. Split again. What'd I tell you? This is how I started the
That's what I'm
segment by
gonna
telling
say.
you guys we don't agree. Here we go.
Yeah, my only reasoning was Julius Randle's been playing really good. That was all I had.
He has. And Jalen Brunson's been playing really good. But, damn, I do like the Knicks. But I'm still going to take the Heat.
Almost talked yourself out of it.
Almost did.
Game number
All
3.
right. Final game, Sunday. Sorry, gotta find it. Final game
Find it.
is... I know. I had it and I lost it.
Did it run away?
Did you lose it again?
Oh, here we go. Sorry.
Man,
Sunday.
it's 2 teams.
Sunday, 3:30. This is your little bottom of the barrel thing. The 28-35 Bulls against the 28-35 Pacers.
Give me Pacers. Fuck the Bulls. They've been playing ass basketball for
Both
weeks.
teams have won 3 out of the last 5, and there's
I'm
no
taking the Bulls. I think the
Who's
Bulls are gonna win this one. Pat Bev playing solid defense. As Dylan said, no injuries. Yeah, I'm taking the Bulls.
Who's home?
And then the Pacers.
Bulls are home.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna be taking the Bulls.
And that is a Chicago Bulls sweep.
Shut
And
your mouth. I said Pacers.
Oh, my bad. I didn't hear you.
And then the Pacers.
Sorry. Jesse is taking Indiana, and that is the downtown
I
cash.
did that last week, too.
All right. It's time for my favorite fucking part. Aha. I'm sorry. I'm just really fucking excited because it's back.
Sports bettors, you need to download Sharps, the better social network. With Sharps mobile app, you can tailor your friends' bets with one click. See a bet you like? Just click the whale tail icon and boom, it will open in your corresponding sportsbook. Sharp securely connects to major sportsbooks like FanDuel, MGM, Caesars, and more, so you can not only track your bets, but share your bets in creative ways. So gather the degens, download Sharps for free, and join our fast-growing sports betting community.
The baseball, the ball and the pitch.
The baseball.
New stuff.
Hey now. It's been a week of spring training. It's been a week of baseball. And you know what that means. We're going to talk about it. And then also, because there is no podcast until next Wednesday, we're going to dive into the World Baseball Classic at the end of here. So, first things first, Tyler mentioned it earlier. Manny Machado's 30-year-old ass who decided I'm only going to play one more year unless I get my money until I'm 40, got his money until he's 41. He got an 11-year, $350 million extension. He is now the 6th highest player in the league. It is the 3rd highest extension in the league. And Manny Machado now gets to play on the Padres till he's 41.
Orioles never would have paid him that, so it is what it is. But, man, Padres just wasted so much money to not win anything with Machado.
I was so waiting for you.
Machado.
I got a couple things in here, specifically just for you, Jesse.
Someone from Detroit needs to send them like a handwritten letter saying, here's what the next 10 years looks like, and just send them a photocopy of Miguel Cabrera's contract. That's what they're doing that's what they're doing to themselves here.
This is bad, man. And I'm not even going to lie. When Miggy got his contract, it was off a Triple Crown, so at least you had something.
Yeah,
this man.
But we all knew what the end of the contract
Tyler,
would look like.
And wait, yes, that's true. But he came off of an MVP, an
I just
AL
had 7
MVP,
years to win a world title.
another AL MVP. Manny Machado came off of an NL MVP, and the year before that, and the year before that, nothing.
Yeah. You come off doing something really good, you get your money. That's how sports work.
Manny is getting well overpaid for way too long, and I think
get that bag, Machado.
He's gonna be fine when he slumps and he's not good anymore at 37. And
the crazy
they're
part
irritated.
is they should win a shit. Their squad's fit for that. They're not
This year is the best year they're gonna have to win a fucking ship, unless injuries happen. But speaking of injuries happening, spring training has kicked off so far, and during one of the games, there was an incident where Gavin Lux, star second baseman for the Los Angeles Dodgers, went down, got carted off, and it has been reported that he tore his ACL and will be done for the season. Now, I have to ask you a question, Jesse. Is it fucked up that the first thing I thought is, thank God it's somebody on the Dodgers?
You ain't shit. Yes, it's fucked up.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That was the first thing that popped in my head. Thank God it's someone on the Dodgers.
Shame on you.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Every year they got a stacked lineup, and then every year I watch teams that could. I watch every year teams that could contend to them fall with injuries, and I never watch them fall. So I'm just saying, it feels nice to see this. Now, Do I think it sucks to be Gavin Lux and you're a 24, 25-year-old kid who's only been in the league for a couple of years and you know you're going to miss this year? Yes. But sacrifices need to be made in the game.
Dylan, you're fucked.
I knew I
You're
couldn't back
fucked.
myself out of that one.
Get
Right now,
fucked.
I'm realizing how deep of a hole I just dug myself, and I can't get out of it.
Yeah, stop talking. Next subject.
Move on.
Next piece of news that we have is I strictly added this for Jesse because for those of you who don't know, Jesse is he's got a couple teams he doesn't like, and one of them is the Chicago Cubs. Wilson Contreras went out on an interview, who is now part of the St. Louis Cardinals, and said, "For me, I like this organization a lot better. I actually feel like they care about me, and it's a better organization for a player to be at that loves baseball."
Because the Cubs ain't shit. Why? Because they cared about the Blackhawks the most. And before they cared about the Blackhawks the most, they cared about the Bulls. They never gave a fuck about the Cubs. Their Hawks fell off. Their Bulls fell off. They got nobody, so they're definitely not going to care about the stupid-ass Cubs.
And the White Sox were way better than the Cubs for like 30 years.
Yeah.
So if they do care about baseball,
too.
it's not even the Cubs.
Yeah, it's the White Sox. So Cubs are a background team. Of course they don't care about their players. They barely care about themselves.
That's exactly why I put this shit in here. Oh my god, that was great. Hey, fuck you, man. You're in here.
Oh my god, face machine.
That was supposed to be emojis off YouTube.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is that, bro? Is he speaking in Morse
Food
code?
Sphere.
He's doing that. That's what it
Face
looks like.
Machine.
Face Machine, tongue out.
I don't smell. I took a shower today. Fuck you.
Did you get behind your ears?
I got behind the ball, so like that's all that matters.
Oh
all right,
my
next
god,
thing that
you
we got
dirtball.
is next thing that we have is there was a little bit of controversy.
Who the fuck is that guy?
And by a little bit of controversy, I mean this is probably one of the craziest fucking things I've ever seen in a baseball game. So, second day of spring training, we have a Atlanta Braves versus Boston Red Sox game. Tie game, 9th inning, 6-6, full count. Fans stand up to their feet. Everybody's getting crazy. The game ends on a clock violation by the hitter. Because according to the rules, the batter must be looking toward the pitcher with 8 seconds left on the clock. I did not mean to do that.
Loosen your head, bro.
I meant to say clock. I promise I meant to say clock. With 8 seconds left on the clock. Luke threw me off. Fuck him, bro. He threw me off.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
A lot of people are now calling this Manfred ball as all the stupid rules are being in place and put in place and all these violations are going on. A baseball game ending with a 3-2 count over that.
Has another game ended like that?
No, there was not another game that ended like
that.
that.
Oh, that's what I thought. They can eat it because their player couldn't get in the goddamn box. He knows the new rules. Get your ass in the box. Obviously, all these other spring training games, people understood the assignment. Carlos Correa, he was up to bat and he was like, oh shit, I ain't got enough time. Let me get up there. Why? Because they know what's up. And they don't want to book like you did. So you were the example.
Correa hit a fucking dinger, bro. He wasn't even ready. Fucking what's his name? Last year, Juan Soto for the Nationals. He was like, oh shit, I got to swing, and he fucking one-armed that bitch. Gone. Just get in the box.
I think that's the best way to put it. But another report that came out is after these games, and obviously all these rules that are coming in, the Cubs and Diamondbacks, their game closed in at 2 hours and 4 minutes. That is the shortest game that has happened in spring training in the past 20 years. And every other game that has happened is in the realm of 2 hours and 17 minutes, the shortest time period of a week span of baseball of games to be played in since 1979. But what he's trying to do, he's doing, which is make the game a lot shorter. So he is accomplishing that. I just wanted to point that out.
It's not essentially to make it shorter, but to make it quicker. More
Right.
action, less downtime.
Yes, 100%. One of the saddest things that I've seen is Luis Garcia, pitcher for the Astros. When I say that, you might be like, who the fuck is that? I do this, you're going to know who I'm talking about. He's the man who does the wind-up that second does his wind-up. He has the weirdest wind-up in the fucking league. That's Luis Garcia.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Louis was told by the MLB. You said, who the fuck is that guy, Tyler? He holds the record for the Astros for most strikeouts.
No, you literally dead ass said people would say, "Who the fuck is that guy?" You
well,
did that.
because I'm saying that name doesn't ring a lot of bells. Until
You fucking
demo,
did that.
people know who he
You
is.
did.
You ruined my bit. Anyways,
Who the fuck is that guy?
Luis Garcia was told that by the MLB he has to shorten his windup, or it is going to result in at least a violation every inning, basically presuming what they thought was going to happen. And Louis was like, okay, fine, like whatever. This man just said, fuck the windup and just does a stretch now. His whole dun, 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 he just goes, dun, throws. He cut it
I saw the
completely
side by
off.
side of this. It's fucking insane. He
He
changed his entire. He just
cut it off.
he took like 3/4 of it, like the first 3/4, like first 75% of his motion. Chop that bitch off and say, all right, I'll just go from here. It took like 5.5, 6 seconds before. Now it takes like a second or two.
Yes.
So,
Like he would. I think it's why. Like he.
when that guy gets rolling, especially with the new pitch clock and everything, how the batter's got to basically be in the box. You know, when he gets rolling, it's gonna be a problem.
Yeah, I agree. Jesse, do you have any thoughts on this?
It's a shame he can't pitch the way he used to.
I agree. It makes.
I think it was quite the sight to see.
I think that's one of the problems is a lot of people are pissed because they're like, no one pitched like him, no one threw like him, and they're saying he's not going to have what he have because what is part of his thing was throwing the batters off because no one could get their timing down for him. But I mean, hey, I guess only we'll be able to.
Now
tell.
it's just got to zoom it.
Honestly, yeah. For those of you who don't know, Brian Reynolds, the only player on the Pirates besides Key Brian Hayes and O'Neal Cruz, that's really good. There's pretty much an encounter that happened where Brian Reynolds said that he wanted $80 million for an 8-year deal. No, he said that he wanted $134 million for an 8-year deal. That's what Brian thought he was owed. They offered him 6 years, $80 million. So he requested a trade. Now Brian Reynolds is no longer on the Pirates.
Good. He needs to get out of there and go somewhere. He doesn't want that money. He just wanted out.
I was going to say, do you think that he knew he wasn't going to get that money and this was his play to get the fuck out?
Because he's actually a good bat. He's a switch-hitting good bat. And he's on a trash organization.
Right.
Who hasn't had anybody since Andrew McCutchen since shit. It takes me a little bit of time to think about who else, and I know that might be disrespectful right now, for some reason.
I got you. Pedro Alvarez, Neil Walker, Roberto Clemente, all the greats.
Yep, but not right now. Leave him. Go somewhere.
Gone. But you know who is there? He's got Kutch back to be that main guy in Pittsburgh that everyone can look at and talk about. Because Kutch is back in Pittsburgh, remember? Right? Yay! You don't seem too excited. Next piece of news that we have is, and Jesse, I'm sorry, I wasn't going to talk about this until I saw which team he went to, and we have a player from Jesse's favorite team going to Jesse's least favorite team. Rutan Odor has gone from the Baltimore Orioles to the San Diego Padres.
Like purposely shitting on you. It's like hilarious.
I'm sorry, Jesse, it happened though. It's Rutan Odor from the Orioles to the Padres. Do you have any thoughts?
You want to play for one team to another. It is what it is.
I mean, he did have 4 out of your 5 walk-offs last year. So, there goes your walk-off guy. Any clutch moments?
No, we don't need him anymore. Adley's advancing in life. He'll be fine.
Adley will be that guy. I literally was going to talk about that Rutan got traded, and then I was like, it would be San Diego that fucking he went to, of course. So.
To wallow away.
It's just...
At least he'll be in the playoffs now.
Okay.
Gone forever, Aaron Hernandez.
Fuck the Ravens. Let's go Orioles. Shit.
Final thing we have for the Jesse's like, wrap this shit up, bro. Fuck you. Final thing we have for the MLB is the World Baseball Classic is kicking off next week, and I just want to run through a couple of the pools, and we'll just basically say who we think is going to win each pool. We're not going to go through the whole fucking bracket because the pools honestly are about 5-6 days apiece. So, first pool that we have
That and the interest level is very low
for you. I'm super fucking
for
excited.
most
I
Americans.
am literally so fucking excited. Like,
Thinking with excitement. Can you see?
I am so excited for this shit, bro. Like, these lineups are going to be so fun to watch. Japan, bro. Oh my God, Japan's going to be so fun to watch this year. Okay, first bracket that
That's
we
why you
have.
don't do drugs, kids.
First bracket that we
in the
have.
morning.
No, they don't play till.
Yeah, for real. When the fuck?
or 5
When
in the
does the
morning.
fucking Japan game start? Dylan?
Listen,
Uh,
they start at 6 a.m., but I record them on
my
Hulu.
God.
But I'm
You
never
think
gonna,
you're gonna
You're
be
never
up?
gonna watch them. You're never gonna get to watch.
I'm gonna record
We
it on Hulu.
we all know his
No.
ass is gonna be up. He's gonna stay up all night, and then that's how he's
going
gonna
to
be up for
bed
the game.
at 9
Actually,
a.m.
their first
when the
game-
game ends, and he's gonna sleep until 5.
Their first game is at 4 a.m. Japan versus China,
Wait,
and
I have a
I'm
question.
definitely staying up for that.
In the World Classic, they're still gonna. They don't have a pitch count, right? That shit doesn't matter to them. That's just a major league.
Nope. There's no pitch count in the World
Good
Baseball
for them.
They don't give a fuck. All right. Anyways, we get into the pools. First
Everyone
bracket.
keeps saying pitch count. We're talking about pitch clock, right? No,
Yes.
no clock.
Yeah,
There's still
what
a
he
pitch
count.
clock. Yeah,
Like
I knew that's what he
3, 2, 2,
meant.
1.
First bracket that we have, and I'm going by order of relevance. The first one is the Chinese Tempai Netherlands, who is the favorite in this one, next to Cuba, along with Italy and Panama. The only three
What?
teams that anyone's looking at is Netherlands, Cuba, and Italy.
Panama.
Panama from Tyler.
Cuba.
I'm not going to lie. The Netherlands is probably the team that would have the most MLB representation next to Cuba. And when it comes to teams that in the past, this is only the fourth installment of the World Baseball Classic, but when it comes to the previous 3 years, Cuba has been the best team out of these 5.
Yeah, that's why I told them. I didn't even need to know that, but I'm with Cuba.
So Cuba
the
is your
motherfucker
pick.
from Benchwarmers. It says I am 12. He was Cuban.
I actually kind of like that this is where we went because I am going with the Netherlands. So that is who I have pulling out of there because they always
I
have
bet
3
you
or 4.
would.
They always have 3 or 4 really fat guys with a lot of power.
You want to go to the Netherlands?
Sure, let's go to the Netherlands.
Cool. I didn't say wait. Calm down. Slow down, bud.
You said you wanna, like, it sounded like a
Nope,
fucking
nope.
an offer for both of us. All right, next bracket, Pool B. This is honestly going to be a one-way sweep, in my opinion. We have Korea, who honestly has been to the finals their first 2 years, so don't sleep on them, along with Australia, China, Czech Republic for their first time ever, and Japan. I'm taking Japan. I think Japan's going to win this pool, and I don't think they're losing a game.
I'm taking Japan because Japan's electric.
Yeah. Tokyo Dome's live as fuck. What's so funny, huh?
Yeah.
What?
Just the way you said that. I'm taking Japan.
The Tokyo Dome is one of the best places to play baseball, man. I promise you. You just want some fucking highlights. I'm not just talking out of my head.
I've seen videos of the Tokyo Dome. That's why I said they're electric.
It's wild. They're crazy there. Jesse, are you riding Japan, or does someone like the Czech Republic catch your eye?
No disrespect to the Czechs, but they've never done me right at anything. So
Jesse's going Korea.
I thought about it. I really did.
I'm not gonna lie. That's probably the second. That's the second pick.
Good little sleeper. Good little sleeper. But nope, I'm going to keep it respectful and go with my Japanese fellows.
Yeah, and honestly, I think that this.
What
is gonna
about
be
all
the
the other
cleanest
nations
pool.
that you just disrespected?
Pool C. Great Britain for their first time ever. The UK is in another World Classic, so USA can embarrass them. USA, Great Britain, Canada, Colombia, and Mexico. USA is the clear favorite in this pool. Behind them would obviously be Colombia, and then Canada, and then Mexico, and then Great Britain.
Yeah, I'm taking
riding
USA.
USA.
Yeah.
If we lose,
Is there only one more pool left?
I'm not
Yes,
going.
there's one more pool. There's only 4 pools.
Okay, can I go first?
Sounds good.
Venezuela.
Okay.
That's my pick. They're winning the whole thing, by the way.
The Pool D is the best pool because when it comes to the top 10 teams that are in the tournament, there's 3 of them that are in Pool D. So let's talk about it. Sadly, Israel is normally in Pool A, and they normally do good. They got fucked this year and got thrown into Pool D. And they're going to be in there with Nicaragua. So just bless those 2 teams right there. Because the 3 powerhouses are the Dominican Republic, Venezuela, and Puerto Rico. Honestly, any of those 3 teams have potential to win it. Venezuela is where Tyler's riding. I'm gonna ride the DR. I'm gonna take the Dominican Republic.
Oh, I love that. We're all on different pages here because I'm taking Puerto Rico.
Perfect. I actually love that too, and I think that when it comes to the best teams in the thing, Puerto Rico, USA, and the Dominican Republic, along with Venezuela, would be those teams. So
I say we all stand in a triangle with big pillows and let's just start hitting the shit out of each other, and yeah, we'll do it during the baseball tournament.
Yeah, but it should be a lot of fun, and I'm fucking really excited, like I've already said 9 times. And what's up, Jesse?
Nope, nothing.
He's here for the pillow fight.
Oh, yeah, got you. And then that is all that we have for baseball, and that is all that we have for the podcast. The next time that we will talk to you beautiful people should be next Wednesday at the same time, probably around 6:30. We will hit you with more MLB. We will hit you with more NHL, NBA, and whatever sports news that needs to be talked about. If you want to follow along on social media, at Instagram and Twitter, that's at RideTheTide586. If you want to go over to YouTube and see some old podcasts, or you missed this one and you want to go check it out, or you just want to go watch it again, you don't care what the reason is, we'll take the views. That's at Ride the Tide Sports Podcast on YouTube or on Twitch at Ride the Tide Sports Podcast. If you want any merch of Six coverage, or if you want to head over and see this podcast, I'm not Miss Kelly, I'm a Skilly, from Six coverage, you're going to head over to sixcoverage.com.
Got his ass.
Is this Wednesday?
Got his ass.
Fuck you guys. Have a great night. Everybody enjoy yourself. Peace.